Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. More Outer Worlds 2. In this part, we're going to finish up everything in Paradise Island. I'll actually show you what we're going to start with here. So before we took out the Vox Relay, we went over to the Sky Cutter and we were acquiring these memorial IDs, and I only found 4 out of 5, so I'm going to search for the 5th one, let you guys know what's in that chest. And then we could come on over here. We could fast travel to all these areas, and in pursuit of the purloined propaganda, we're going to locate Redactor Quesnel. And then up here we have these 3 things as well, so we're going to probably do those. Don't know if I'm going to help these people out with their gas leak. I don't even know if that's still a thing since we infiltrated and kind of sabotaged that area. But thank you guys for watching. Please help a small channel out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate that. This place should be cleared, so it should be pretty quick. I'll just go up the whole thing and find this this last Admiral ID or Memorial ID. I don't remember what it's really called, but we just gotta look for a dead body, right? It's not that hard. Ah, here it is. Yep, Protectorate Armorial ID, and he has a shock grenade as well. So let's go ahead and get back down here. How do I get back down there? Alright, then we just gotta go across this thing, and it should open this chest finally. Insert the IDs. Each ID perfectly slots into place. As you fit the last one in, a mechanism clicks and slides off. The lid slides off. And it is some bits. Datapad. My darling Alex, if you are reading this message, I have fallen in the course of duty. Please do not mourn our destiny. Over the years, my cadre has borne a spotless record of mission success, a clear sign that we are plan ordained to arrive at this point. We fulfilled our role in society as we were ordered. There is no higher honor. My compatriots and I have may be gone, but you and all of our loved ones shall persist to uphold the Protectorate. Take pride in that we gave our lives in service to the Sovereign, and by extension, all of Arcadia. My love for you expands the entire universe. Ames. So, advanced decryption key and a trauma kit. Nice, dude. Alright, next thing we're going to do, we don't even need to run out of here, because we are going to go... Whoops. Let's see, what was the other stuff? Was there anything? It was this. So we're going to locate Redactor Quesnel. So this is the one we are doing. You discovered a fiction periodical named Science Adventures Quarterly, labeled from the library of Redactor Quesnel. If you return it to her, perhaps they'll give us a reward. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. All right. Well, there's a house here. There they are. Nice. Perfect.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch. Free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
Redactor Quesnel? I found something with your name on it. Is this yours?
Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits.
What does a redactor do exactly?
In my role, I compile material providing special insight on other colonies. Items prohibited to others. News logs, serials, and the like. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, this entire series, which took considerable time to assemble, I might add.
Sure, I'll find your missing volumes.
Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. Stay true, outsider. Greetings.
I know I
Something
found...
new to report?
I know I found others. You know what? Let's revisit this another time.
Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. May safety, amity, and ease be
All right.
yours.
Well, if we find more, we'll do it. Otherwise, yeah, we're just gonna kind of move on. So let's do this Arbiter training facility. Let's see what this is. Can we open this? Oh, we can. Nice. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and see. This guy probably, I think it's electric damage that fucks them up. We have this. Oh, we have this. Shock rod. Magazine. Rate of fire. Okay, we're doing that.
Law damn turrets won't make it easy for us.
My aftermarket parts are fried. Looking a little wounded.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Okay, we are going to... What is happening? Whoa. Oh no. These guys are out of our league, I think. I guess we'll see. Alright. Wait, is it? Oh, hold on. Is that a human or a robot?
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Serve the sun.
Hey, got a distraction for you. Combat.
I want to see what this does. Alright, there we go. Oh, shit, she's still alive. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got more. Oh, shit, this guy's got a bigger gun. Okay. Who is this guy? What do you want? Why are you here? Who are you?
Pick me up. I'd do it for you.
Okay, my guys are down right now. Alright. Okay, they're back. Okay. What the fuck? Prestige what? Arbiter armor. Arbiter Nebs. Okay. Don't know who that is, but we're gonna look around here. See if we can find anything of value to us. Okay, we have a lot of those. What are those? Oops, I should have ate that. That's okay though. Where does this go? Upstairs. Alright, let's keep looking. Alright, we're getting health, which is good. Health is almost full. Necklace. What is going on here? Excuse me. See what's over here. Oh, we have a chest, and we can lockpick it. Arbiter Vanguard suit. It's a heavy armor, first in mod. What is that? Grit enhancing materials. Damage resistance 10 plus. I feel like my armor, I keep dying really quickly. It's a cool looking armor. Can't lie about that. I mean, come on. But I mean, this looks fucking lame as hell. This one doesn't look so bad though. So let's see what that first in. Whenever you take damage in combat, gain a stacking of 1% critical chance resets after landing a critical hit or combat ends. Oh, okay. And this one is adrenaline shot. When you take damage in combat, any toxicity you incurred is reduced by 1. The amount of toxicity scales up to 3 with your medical skill. Cut costs 30% damage resistance, but 5% resistance is lost every time the wearer takes damage. Let's go ahead and just put this on. Excuse me. Is there anything else in here? There's a pistol right here. A designator light revolver. Holy shit, dude. 82 damage? That's actually really good. Let's go ahead and put that there. I mean, all of our guns use the same ammo type right now, which I don't know if that's a good idea. Anything else in here? There's this. Personal longs, correspondence. Yeah, see, I mean, if you guys want to read any of this, you're welcome to. Yeah, I'm not about to read all that. Sorry. Okay. Anything else? Overload turrets. What is that noise? Oh, we could have snuck in here, but I couldn't have done this anyways because I don't have engineering. Lockpick. There we go. What is that? Pick up the leader.
Arbiter Nebs, the words are a song to my ears. This, no doubt, is the opportunity I have long awaited. These hapless recruits arrived just before the invasion. No sooner had they set down their bags than their instructors were called to the war front. I read the fear, the uncertainty in their faces. And I knew, as this outpost's primary practice target replacement technician, I alone could teach them. They see me as their leader, their arbiter. I will not fail. Should the invasion breach our defenses, I will stand proudly at the vanguard, shoot to kill, and lead them to victory.
Alright, cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this one here. So, confront Savannah, stalking an associate of angry ascendants. You learned that Savannah, a former confidant of DeVries, is hiding out in an abandoned chapel near Fairfield. Talking to her may potentially yield more information regarding DeVries' whereabouts, or somehow aid your infiltration of the Vox relay. So we don't even need this necessarily, but we could get experience from it. Savannah Lockwood.
We're closed.
Trauma kit, necklace. I don't give a fuck if you're closed. I'm robbing your ass and we're gonna talk, okay? Pocket watch. Alright, you.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
You're a friend of Augustine DeVries, aren't you?
Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
And just what is her present course of action, exactly?
I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Victor's the guy who you accused her of conspiring with, right?
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Did she ramble on about the Sentinels versus the cult corporatism serial a lot?
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
Again?
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
I keep hearing about the Order. Who are they?
Just a religion driven by algorithms, maths, predictions of the future. They believe they will eventually solve the universal equation and know everything, rid humanity of uncertainty.
Is it true that the Order somehow helped aunties invade, like the Protectorate is saying?
No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. And they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
This is all fascinating, but I have to find her before she does something drastic. Goodbye.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
That's asking a lot. What's in it for me?
Beyond doing the right thing? I don't know. I have nothing to offer. Except... Not sure if this will help you, but she did use the same code for everything. 15-778. I even used it to search her safe after she left Fairfield.
That sounds like it could be her agent identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
That's it? A code? That's not enough to keep me from killing her.
I understand. Perhaps it actually is for the best. I truly cannot say.
So the reason I respond that way, if you didn't watch any of my other videos, I am a complete asshole. I'm an asshole to other people, not to... I like my crew. I treat them with respect. But everybody else can fuck off. Play the message. Which one is that? Where are we looking? Where are we? Oh, it's at our ship. Okay, we're gonna go run over here, which we probably have to go down here. I might as well fast travel here and just run straight down. Oh wow, this is where the Vox relay crashed, right here. I didn't realize. I was wondering where it was gonna crash. Were there people over here? Did people die? It looks like it just crashed into the ocean. Unless it destroyed... Oh, it destroyed... Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Hopefully Niles, the guy that we're supposed to talk to with Niles, isn't dead. I think I'm gonna check out what this is real quick. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let's try.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Let's try something here. I have a silenced repeating rifle.
Ship's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
Alive! Outside our lab?
Time to earn my commission.
He no longer has a life outside of here, just so you guys know. He no longer has a life. So what is this place and why am I here? Maybe I should look around and try to be... Okay, there's a guy coming right here. You know what we haven't done in a while that I want to try? We haven't stabbed someone in the back. Do I not have my knife anymore? This one here.
Bad company.
Let's see if we can get this guy. Oh, come on, catch up to him. I can't get to him. Alright. 2 hits. That's okay. Let's go ahead and try the sniper rifle one more time. I'm obviously just fucking around. But it's fun to try to be quiet. I don't have any sneak, by the way, so... There we go. So we got that guy. There's another guy by the door over here. We could probably hope there's somebody that sees us. There's a guy over there. Oh, he's about to move. And then there was another one potentially over there. Okay, there's a few guys.
Door open. Isn't this lab meant to be secure? Doesn't
Let's go ahead and do
anyone else have
this. Wait.
standards in this place? You want high security? I'll give you high security. All right, rolling away.
Armed and ready.
There we go. Oh, there's a lot of guys here.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Over here! Rehold the head! I'm the one you...
Rolling up my sleeves. Wearing up.
Oh shit, we are surrounded. Okay, we need to back up a little bit. Where is this guy? Was there another guy over here? It seems like there is. Oh, it's Niles. Okay, this guy's fucking us up.
Up to, but I'm not ready.
This thing's got a mean streak. Me, you get the claw.
Alright, we got him.
Ready to take the heat off, Commander. Just say when.
I know there's another guy over there. I want to get a little bit closer.
Somebody cover me or what? I'm the aggressive party here. Wake up, fucker!
Lay low, Commander. That's
I know. Pick it up, dude. Okay, let's look around. See what this place is. Okay, there's still some guys.
Looks like a fight.
Oh, right over his head. There we go. Anybody else? A lot of biomass pistols. Oop. Distraction devices. Let's look around here. We got a telescoping staff, 120 melee damage. Okay, let's go inside. We fucked these guys up. Okay, is this something? No, it's like a generator or something. Oh, who is that? Distraction. Plasma soak. Alright, let's keep looking around here. We have this. We go ahead and break down our shit. Never hurts to have a ton of those. We have 45 of those. Holy shit, I didn't realize we had that many.
Shambles. What happened here?
Something back there. Internal correspondence. Yeah, I'm not reading through all this. You guys are welcome to. This is more like our character remembers this stuff, so I don't necessarily have to read it. Who the fuck is that?
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well. Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, By the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
You don't seem in much of a position to be making demands.
Because I've squirreled myself away inside our test chamber for safekeeping? Well, I assure you my position as lead visionary of this innovative lab persists regardless. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
We should discuss my fee before we get any further.
Assuming success, your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment. Dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards, etc. It should be quite fair.
I wouldn't accept anything less than a healthy addition in the amount of bits.
We of course value your time and effort. Now, with that out of the way, allow me to tell you a little about our process here. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say.
Just get to the point already.
Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
I have no idea.
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
Sorry, I barely know my tibia from my fibia.
Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter, if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
What do I need to do?
We'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
And where can I find all that?
Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will.
I'll be off then.
Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
Is he talking about all the guys I just killed?
Pretty convenient that he only managed to save himself from the spores. Still, we ought to fix this before it spirals more out of control.
Okay, so this is something we actually want to do then? Okay, well, let's see. Any of them close by? One of them is. It's this other laboratory he was talking about. So let's go over there. The other thing is up here. You know what? So let's go up here first. And then we'll fast travel back here.
Commander, you're bleeding!
Am I?
You must have hit the wrong side of a freighter. Come at me.
Alright. Level up. Alright, let's go. You know what? Let's just do this now. I know I want to do another speech. That's going to give us more damage, but obviously, look at that. 30% damage to humans. Plus, we have a perk that does 2.5% damage for every skill. So what is that? That's, I don't know. That's almost 15% more damage. I'm not really sure. Lockpicking and guns. Armor penetration. We also started doing hack. Let's do one more in hack. Alright, that should be fine. We can't do any perks yet, but we can at least retrieve these red spore samples, potentially. Do I have to jump across here? That seems very dangerous. Oh, we don't. There's something on this truck here. Or is this just another generator? Dude, these things look like chests. It's driving me crazy. Inez, I almost shot your fucking face off, dude. Alright, let's see. Drink.
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Windborne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the Audacious Advances field team.
Let me handle this.
Right now, as we approach the rat's nest, certainly the spirited variety will offer... Oh, no. Oh, okay. We need to run now!
Did I just sit in the gas? I was listening to that thing.
Time to earn my commission.
These things are eating these people. Alright, did we get to where we need to be? We must be. So, oh, Jesus. There we go. Dude, they're just getting eaten alive. Here's a lockbox. Is this what we need?
I've had my fill of wrangling spores. This should be enough for the antidote.
Let's grab a few. We don't know if this is going to be available anywhere else, and we just stumbled upon an incendiary shotgun. Like, okay, so this, what is this? This is infuse your armor with rubberized inserts, protecting you from shock and allowing you to bounce 100, or, okay. Yeah, but how do I do that? That's the question. So, like, when I go to my armor... Oh, dude, all those bodies just fell right in front of us. This guy doesn't yet know that we killed all of his friends. He's probably not going to be very happy after he learns that we did that, but that's okay. I don't really care. What was that? Was that the bathroom? Okay. Okay, here we go. Download lab notes, memo to staff, confidential memo to all local managers. Download data. All right. And that's all we can do here. So we got the data that we needed. Make sure there's nothing else going on here. Okay, let's go talk to him.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing?
I have the data cartridge and the fresh spore samples.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom.
This guy sounds like the Joker. A designated area where test samples can be safely passed in and out of a chamber.
Haha. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail.
Guess you're not overly surprised about the effects of this chemical agent.
Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Honestly, this whole process is 1 part scientific testing, 2 parts improvisation, and a dash of pure, undiluted panache. Exactly what we do best. But it's only a matter of time.
How much trouble do you think you'll be in over this outbreak?
Oh, this might work out yet. And he may ignore our recent setbacks if I deliver an easy-to-market product. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra fractiousness. Though, I suppose it only works on other Auntie's Choice employees, not our preservative-free rivals. Ah, there. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Why do I have a feeling something bad's gonna happen? Chemical count... Wait, what? We don't have... Oh, I need to grab it. There we go. This formulator is well worn and has been routinely used to combine various chemical substances. With the right ingredients, it can be utilized to synthesize an antidote for the homicidal, irritable behavior affecting personnel in and around the lab.
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote?
Yes, but I'm afraid it will cost you more.
Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power you might suspect. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Why, let that thick-headed boob amble off with your reward. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative performance.
We have ourselves a deal then.
Wonderful, wonderful! Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's Choice. Be seeing you.
Alright, let's go ahead and look around here. Okay, so we have an escape suit, evasion chance, combat speed. There's an escape protocol mod. Okay. You know we're doing this. Alright. Okay, well, that's fun, I guess. Should I?
Can't say I'll shed a tear over that one.
Yeah. I didn't like that guy.
We gotta talk about all the killing you've done. Specifically of my old co-workers. I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all they've done, these folk are still mine. If we can avoid bloodshed, we should.
You know how Auntie's Choice workers can get. Sometimes you have to shoot first.
Yeah, reckon I do. Just don't put me in this spot again, Commander. I like what we got going. Be a right shame to end up on one another's blacklist.
You didn't have to pull the trigger in that situation, Inez. I did. So I'm going to respect you and try not to kill any of your people anymore. I didn't know that. I thought you were mad at them, honestly. Okay, so what are we doing now? We are going to this guy. This is where we were headed anyways. We're going to reunite Niles and Zebulon. Niles, I'm kind of looking at where this guy's located, and he's in Westport, which is exactly where we dropped the Vox relay. Oh, man.
Let me handle this.
Let's get the signal.
What are we shooting at? On the roof? What was that? This place was fucked up.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runner like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Another load of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. They'll fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Skedaddle. Or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Is the other one dead? There we go. Alright, let's see what this is. This place is overrun by Crabble, and I don't know if that's because we kind of destroyed this place with the Vox Relay, or if it was like this before. Whoop, whoa, whoa, whoa. The Earth Directorate found a new flaw in you, gluttony. Okay, so I haven't accepted any of these yet. Food. You don't let a single bite go to waste. Your food and drink now heal more, but you move a bit slower. So we have 10% slower combat speed. I'm going to go without these flaws, I think. At least for my first playthrough. I usually don't record if I play more, like a second playthrough. And that could be fun. And maybe I'll accept every flaw. We will be fucked if I do that. Let's see. I hear something. Guys? Is that the trees? How do we get up there? That's how. Okay. Oh, there's a lockbox up here. Just so you guys know where we are, this is in Westport up here. Those lockboxes. We have so many of those. We haven't gone back to the ship in so long. Anything else that's... Alright, let's get going. Did we already go in that one? Yeah, I'm not going to go in every building. Although we just got lucky with that lockbox, so maybe I should. Alright, this guy has waterfront property. If anything, he should be...
Place? No, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we gave him... His property value went up, that's for sure.
Niles.
Howdy, Zeb. You look... well...
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Well, don't just stand there, Niles. Introduce me to your friend.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Any wonder why? You're kind of an ass.
Hang fire, Commander. Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Somehow the Vox was launched. Pharaoh and March are dead. The Protectorate are holding the others for interrogation, but a ship is inbound to take them off-world. To the Consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting...
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Maybe you'd like to rethink Niles' offer for help.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized the mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
The launch of the Vox station was my doing, in a manner of speaking.
And was it also your design to launch it into Westport? Small miracle this building escaped the blast radius.
What happened at the Vox was complicated. It'd take too long to explain, and we need to go rescue your friends. Don't we, Commander?
I'm in if Niles is in.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
No time to lose. Let's go, Niles. Alright, is there a crafting station nearby? I'm gonna take that. Thanks, dude. Alright, I don't see a crafting station. Maybe there's one. Okay, so where do we have to go? Let's see. It's up by the Vox relay, so we can fast travel right next to it. I'm gonna look around for a crafting station real quick. Can I go over here? Oh, there's another one of these. 3 out of 5. We could almost return. Didn't she say 4? Why does it say 5? I thought she said we needed 4. Lockpick. So at least we can open some of these fucking doors, dude. I mean, was it worth a lockpick? Plasma soak. So that's why I'm looking for a crafting station, because I actually think you use those mods at the crafting station. Anybody in here? No. We are just ransacking this place. We have a journal here. It might give us some information for later on. You guys can read that if you'd like. Okay, let's go. No crafting station. We have 700 bullets. I'm sure I just missed it. Let's go ahead and fast travel to the mission over here. Okay, so they're right up here.
Station's gone. I can scarcely believe it. If we hadn't been...
They can take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Alright, anybody else? We're getting better at this, I'll tell you that much. Oh, they are locked up. Locked up! They won't let me
Back
out.
again. Thought we were done for now. Again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
What do you mean, too late? Where are the others?
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Void-damned Protectorate brutality, that's what. The Consul sent a sentinel to conduct a preliminary interrogation. But it was more like exploratory surgery. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
Zebulon mentioned he needed a cipher. Can I get that from you?
The cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster.
Great, I already unlocked the pen. You should be able to get back to Zebulon now.
Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard. Your friends ought to be proud.
Thanks. funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar.
It's usually best practice to blow up ships you're not on board.
I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
Sounds like you have everything figured out. Anything we can do to help?
Now, hold on. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
I agree with Niles. You shouldn't sacrifice yourself, Audra.
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same?
You dying won't bring the others back.
But it might prevent more of my friends from suffering the same fate.
You should be focused on vengeance, not sacrifice. Make the Protectorate hurt.
All right. I'm going to trust you on this, if only because I don't feel my head screwed on quite right at the moment. I just hope you're not wrong. No point in remaining here then, is there? Especially since you've already gone to the trouble of unlocking the gate. Tell Zeb I'll rendezvous with him later, somewhere safe. One last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insulted, but a sentinel killed, her transport destroyed. The Protectorate won't ignore such outright injury. Anyway, thank you again. Look after yourselves.
I know what Audra said, but what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first.
I've never let anyone tell me what to do before, and I'm not about to start now.
I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the transport, make it look like an accident. Wouldn't be hard. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we going to have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go?
You're right. This is a golden opportunity. Sabotage the transport.
Thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long.
I'm a little bit worried.
Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit. Let's get back to Zeb. He still needs a cipher, and he'll want to hear about what happened with Audra.
Okay. A little bit worried about that actually happening, like what she thought. Skullfin. Okay. I'm still thinking, man, like if that ship blows up, it might help us later in the game where one of the main things is dead, one of the main guys, but if they come back to this place and wipe them out because of it, I'm going to feel, well, it's a video game. I'm not going to feel much.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport? What in the blazes was that?
It's called sabotage, obviously.
What of my team? That wasn't the vessel sent for them, was it? Tell me they were not on board.
A sentinel worked them over bad. Only Audra was still alive when we got there, and she was ready to blow herself up to take out that ship. Luckily, we found another way.
Damn the Protectorate. At least you were able to get through to Audra, and still find a way to avenge our fallen comrades. And what of the cipher?
How much are you willing to pay me for it?
Good one, Commander. The cipher is 02519W.
Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly.
You're lucky I like Niles so much.
I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Good luck, Zebulon. We'll be ready when you need us. Okay, so companion mod kits. You have acquired a companion mod kit at a workbench. You can use this to apply upgrade mods to your companion's weapon and armor. These mods increase the damage and armor values of their equipment respectively, as well as granting additional bonuses. Each companion has a basic and advanced kit that must be found, with the latter granting to access more powerful mods. Okay, yeah, so we need to do that at a crafting.
That's our for debrief, Commander.
Yeah, and again, you know, I'm asking that guy for money for a reward here. I'm just doing that because I'm a good guy, but I'm kind of an asshole. We want to get paid for our work, and we did good work there.
Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate.
Helping strangers was never my goal. I did it to help you, Niles.
What are you talking about?
After everything you've been through, it just felt like you needed a win.
Awful kind of you to consider my feelings in all of this. Hope I haven't been too much of a woebegone. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too.
You're right. How should we celebrate?
On Triangular might have suggested going for drinks somewhere they don't come with fuel, but here, I think we'll have to settle for patting each other on the back.
It's an honor working alongside you again, Niles. You're becoming a fine agent.
Shucks, Commander. I'm gonna get top-heavy you keep paying me compliments like that. Thanks again for going out of your way to help Zeb. Now I can focus on hunting down the Breeze without feeling like I've got a rabid sprat in my back pocket.
All right, I think we have done everything, at least that's, you know, on the radar for our whatever this region is called, Paradise Island. But if you look over here, we do still have some things. So, like, for example, oh, okay, never mind. This is on the ship, but we still have like these two things here. Bring her, you know, we need to find more copies of that. We didn't find enough, so I'm not going to go look for them. But we have this mentioned. It's like a rumor. Vanquishing the vexing vapors. Now that you have a shield device which can protect you from Zeranium, Delphenia recommended reporting to Marshal Donaldson at the Auto Mech Repair Center. So this is the place where we sabotaged, actually. And it's, oops, what's going on here? Let's go to the region. It's down here. If we could find him, we'll go ahead and talk to him and see what's like. The more experience, the better. That way we get leveled up a lot. We got our skills up, and we're actually going to unlock some more perks next time we level up. So let's see if we can find this guy. Oh, that's not him. Oh, I can't pickpocket him.
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief. In here, I thought myself dismissed as a loon.
If you expect me to stand here and listen to you ramble on, I'll need payment up front.
Ah, good. A captive audience. Money well spent. You must have spied those nefarious crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army.
Any one of us could be a Crabble in disguise.
Oh, you're right. I could be a secret Crabble and not even know it. Crabbles are the bane of Arcadia. Strong, intelligent, and superior to us in every way.
Inez, you're part Crabble. Any thoughts?
Sadly, my possession of a Crabble graph doesn't grant me insight into their undoubtedly philosophical introspections.
Am I to understand you're a Crabble-human hybrid? Oh, this is too much. Too much, I say. I have to go. You're both mad. Mad as Crabbles.
We'll be seeing you then.
You seem nice.
You seem a little crazy, Inez, but you're right. You're kind of nice. Oh, he's in here. Dude, I've been looking everywhere for you.
What have you done? The Zeranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever.
Not sure, really. I was trying to fix the leak and more gas started erupting everywhere.
The damage must have been more advanced than we thought. I knew I should have pushed the repairs earlier. Sure, a few may have died, but the mission might still have been salvaged. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid.
And that's my cue to leave. You know what? No, it is our fault. We're not going to tell him that, obviously. But I do want to see what else he has to say.
Away with you, stranger. While I'll not blame you for what's come to pass, the sight of you still makes my hackles rise.
Okay, never mind. See you later, dude. Okay, so we fucked this place up, so there's nothing we can do about that.
Yeah.
So is that right? We can't do... Oh, it's gone. Alright, and since we're here, before we end this part, I'm going to end it in just a moment. We're going to go in. I could have just gone in, but we're going to go in now and go by that area where Valerie hangs out and do some of these lockboxes. I'm not sure if we get to pick which ones we do. Valerie's mod kit. So we have this. So let's go ahead. A kit of supplies to mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster and armor. Auto hacker 5,000. Oh my god, we need 7. Okay. So they're just items that we can get from these things. This is where I was, right? Yeah, okay. So we scrolled through all of these. We're going to stop this one right here.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Yeah, we're going to watch that next time. Thank you guys for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It really helped me out. I hope you're enjoying this. It's a pretty awesome game so far. We did almost everything you could do in Paradise Island. Obviously, there's still more, and there's probably a lot more. But we're going to maybe focus on that later on. Hope you have a good day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.